everyone. Wanted to talk to you about blitzing and some of the things that me and Michelle do for blitzing. I love the way we blitz. I feel like it's very safe the way we blitz and that people just can't really tell us no. And so I want to start off with a story, and it's actually an experience that I had. I was a missionary for my church in Jamaica, and when I was there, I learned a great lesson about blitzing because of an experience that happened to me. So when they sell things in Jamaica, they will push carts down the road and they yell out what they're selling. And so there was this man that was yelling out creamy, and which means he was selling ice cream. Anyways, he pushed that cart down the road and we eventually met up, and he said, "Hey, do you want to buy an ice cream?" And I just said, "No." Me and my companion, we said, "We're not interested." And he said, "Here, just have a sample." And so he reached down, took a little scoop, and gave us a sample, and the ice cream tasted amazing. And I don't know if it's because it was just really hot outside, but we said, "Yes, we'll buy some." Right when we said that we'll take some, he yells out, "Yes, every time!" And we just died laughing when he said that. So he ends up taking the cart and pushing it down the road, and we go on our way, and we turn back and look at him again, and we see him talking to another gentleman. And you see the guy kind of shaking his head and being like, "No, I'm not interested." And so we continue to start walking. About 15 seconds goes by, and I hear out, "Yes, every time!" And because of that experience, it's taught me something a lot about blitzing. That gentleman was really good at what he did in selling his ice cream because he was actually letting people taste what he had. And because it tasted so good, it really made people want to buy the ice cream. And I kind of look at something that the way that we talk to people, we're able to kind of say some things that make them taste the ice cream in a sense that they will want to ask us about the business. And so I actually call these bait questions. This is the way that me and my wife blitz. I've taken a few notes, so if you see me look down, I'm looking at a few notes that I've made. But I love to throw out bait questions. And basically a bait question that we have used in talking to people is we can walk into a store, and the person working at the store, I'll go up and say, "Hey, I'm looking for something in this color of green right here." Well, what I'm doing is I'm pointing at "it works," or I'm pointing up here. "Do you have something in this green?" Sorry, other side. "Do you have something in this green?" And they're going to go, "I don't know." They're going to start looking at it. Like, "I really want to get something like that for my business." "Oh, what do you do?" "Yes, every time." "Let me tell you about what I do." Now they're asking me, and I'm able to tell them, "Hey, we do that crazy rap thing." And so there's other things that you can say and do in the conversation, but you can always bring it back. You can meet a complete stranger at the supermarket, and you start a conversation with them, and in that conversation, you will, what you're going to do is compliment them, and just have a regular conversation with them, and pick out their shoes and say, "I love your shoes. Are they really comfortable?" "Yeah, they're really comfortable. I've been looking at getting some shoes like that for what I do for work." "Well, what do you do?" "Yes, every time I'm on my feet presenting or doing this." So there are so many different things that you can do. You can also even go up to someone and say, "Hey, I'm looking to reward myself today. My husband said that I could come and reward myself at the mall." You can say that to someone who works there, or you could even say it to someone that you're having a conversation with, that you just started having a conversation with them, and then in the conversation somewhere like, "Yeah, I love being able to come here when my husband says I get to reward myself for working really hard with my business." "Oh, what do you do?" Yes, every time. Let me tell you what I do. So when it comes to the point that you want to tell someone what you do, don't throw up all over them. What I carry on my nifty cell phone that we all have is I have some before and after pictures. I might show the person 1 or 2 pictures to pique their curiosity. And then what I do is I take a picture of Michelle's Blitz card. You would take a picture of your own Blitz card, or if your husband is doing this, 2 thumbs up. Then I take a picture of the Blitz card and I say, I actually have a coupon that you can get a wrap at $25 or whatever it is in your country, and it's a coupon to get it for less, and it's also got my information on it. Do you want me to send you this coupon? And people say, yeah. Well, give me your phone number. I pull out my cell phone and I start, what's your phone number, so I can text it to you. They give me their number. Probably 1 out of 20 people tell me, no, I don't want to give my number out. And I just say, hey, my information's on there. Give me a call if you're interested. I do not normally recommend, only under that circumstance do you say, call me if you're interested, or get in touch with me when you want us to come and meet up and put a wrap on. No. I send them the Blitz card. I say, now I have your phone number. Hey, you know what? I'm available this weekend. What's your schedule like this week? Do you want to meet up? And if you want to, you can get a free wrap or a free facial, like a few of the pictures I showed you. If you want to host a product sample night. And this is just where a bunch of us, some of your friends will get together and people can buy a wrap for, $25 or how much it is in your country. And then there's other products that we can sample. And I might show like 1 or 2 photos, like this is one, here's the lip and eye cream, here's the exfoliating peel or defining gel or something that we sample. Don't throw up on them, just enough to get their curiosity going. And then I try and schedule the appointment with them. There's a lot of times I've been able to schedule it, and there's other times that they're like, nah, let me check my schedule and let you know. Follow up. I tell them every time what day I'm going to follow up with them. Okay, that sounds good. Hey, what I'm going to do is actually give you a call in 2 days. That'll be on Friday. And then let's just see if we can set up a time to host the product sample night. If they weren't excited about that, then hey, let's meet one-on-one. And I can come and show you what this really does. Be excited. You have to be excited about that. And then schedule the party. If the person does not respond to your phone calls, it does happen. If they do not respond to your phone calls when you call them back, or they won't respond to your text message, depending on how good of a distributor or lead I felt like they could become, then I might call them back 3 to 5 times, and then I'll basically, the last time I'll send a voice message and a text message that just says, hey, I'm really sorry, I'm not trying to bother you, I'm not going to contact you anymore about these amazing products. If you are interested, then give me a phone call or text me and we can set up a time that you can actually come and sample these amazing products and leave it at that. I have had some people contact me back at that time, and then I've had people that haven't contacted me back. So that's one thing that you can do. Some other things that we say when we blitz people is, we'll be at a restaurant and our waitress will come up and we'll say, just in having casual conversation with them, then I say, do you like working here? How is it? Yeah, it's pretty good and that. And then we'll throw in there like, yeah, we really enjoy what we do. Oh, what do you do? Yes, every time. And I tell them what we do, and I'm always complimenting and inviting them. I'm inviting them to host a product sample night or to come and do a one-on-one. Do not throw up all over them. Make it brief. Even though they get really excited, we want to just keep talking and this has changed my life and everything. Like, what your goal is to get in front of them and get the products on them. So you can always bring around those bait questions to make them ask you, what do you do? So work on that. If you have a fear of talking to complete strangers and you don't know how to tie the business in, then I encourage you to start working on right now just developing your communication skills and how well you talk to people. So set a goal for that day and say, hey, I'm going to go to the store and buy some groceries. And while I'm there, I'm going to talk to one person, just have a conversation. I'm not going to say anything about it works. What you want to do is get comfortable being able to navigate through a conversation with somebody and kind of taking the lead. So practice doing that. You got to continually do it. You got to set a goal daily that you're talking to people just to have a conversation. When you feel you can navigate through a conversation after talking to 10 people, then throw in the bait question. I went to a gas station today, and at the gas station, when I was there, I just bought a few items, and I just said, oh, I'm just trying to get some good food in me and kind of pump me up before I go to this rap party that I'm presenting at. Oh, what is that? And I told her, and she didn't seem that interested. And if you ever get where people are just kind of like, oh, I shouldn't have asked you that question because now I'm going to hear these things, I don't sit there and keep going because it's just falling on deaf ears. So I just change the conversation back to, hey, your shoes look good, or what conversation you were in with them before is what you'll go back to. So another way to blitz is you can, and I strongly recommend that you do this. Now, I don't wear the bling lanyard. Michelle does. Mine's just, the lanyard I have is just black. But take your blitz card. Take your blitz card, and depending on what country you're at, if it says 25 on it, then you know what? Before you get it laminated, then just put a piece of paper over it and then write down the price of what it is to try the wrap at that price, and then laminate it, and then get a lanyard and punch a hole in it, and then wear this around. We wore this lanyard, we wore these lanyards around before to different events, to concerts, to around Disneyland, just whatever you can wear it around, and people will come up and they'll grab that and be like, what is that? Tell me about that. People are a lot more receptive when they ask you about these products. And another thing to do is also wear a shirt. People ask us all the time, what is that crazy rap thing? What is the good life? What does that mean? And so we're able to talk to them about it. And yes, we are scheduling parties on this. We are scheduling one-on-ones. And guess what? We even get some people that are just like, kind of like, it's not really for me. But I'm alive still. But I've really not had anybody just come around and be like, no. Because they're the ones that are asking me. So I want to see you guys blow up your news feed. I want to see in your news feed, yes, every time. And I want you guys going out there blitzing in your daily activities in your life. There are plenty of human beings out and about that are all around you that don't know anything about this rap, or they don't know anything about it. And you know what? I want my daughter to come here. Come here, Rob. Right here. We're filming. We're live. We're on this. She just walked in. Okay, Aubrey. Aubrey, what is that?
Flaming Gorge.
Okay, Flaming Gorge. Aubrey, for St. Patrick's Day, went in and wore an It Works shirt. And then what happened when your teacher saw the shirt? What did she do?
She asked about it.
She asked her what it was. She asked about it. And Aubrey told her something about the greens, and she told her about what?
The wraps.
And about the wraps. And she says that the wraps...
And I had a blitz card.
And she had a blitz card. And you told her, what do the wraps do?
Tones, tightens, and firms your skin.
Tones, tightens, and firms up your skin. So here is my awesome daughter. She blitzed someone because they saw her wearing something or had something on, and she had a bait question written all over her. What is that? And they asked her about it, and she was able to give them a blitz card. Now she just had a blitz card on her backpack, and her other teacher said, what is that? And Aubrey's like, yes, every time, and she's going to tell them about that. So I challenge you to talk to the people every day that are human beings around you about this business. Drop bait questions in front of them. I usually give people about three bait questions, and if they don't grab onto them at all, then that was my blitz, and I leave it alone. So if I have a waitress, oh, do you like your job? Yes, it's really good. Well, we really like what we do. Okay, well, that's cool and whatever. Okay, didn't grab the bait question that time. Later on in the conversation, we might throw in another bait question. Like, I really like that watch. I like the colors in it. Or I've been looking for a watch like that that's bigger so that I can see what time it is when I'm presenting a lot easier. Presenting, what do you mean? Yes, every time, but if they don't grab onto it the 3 times, then I just call that my blitz, and I'm done. It's a really safe way. So challenge in your daily life and seeing all these human beings around you. The earth is populated by millions and trillions of them. To talk to them, have conversations with them, and then throw out a bait question, and they will grab onto it. When you throw out that bait question, what happens, Ab?
They grab onto it and they ask questions.
They ask you questions, and it's a really simple way to blitz. So I challenge you to do this. Blitzing is something that you have to keep doing to grow your business. You need to keep putting wraps on people every day. That's how you grow your business. Not strategizing, not planning, not doing this. It's action. It's getting people to sit down and host a wrap party for you, or doing one-on-ones, getting the products on them, and then complimenting them and inviting them to come on this journey with you because of what a blessing it's been for you in your life, and you want to see them enjoy the same thing. So thanks for tuning in. And go out there and good luck blitzing and blow up your newsfeed. I want to see yes every time on your newsfeed. And you know what? People will know what you mean. Thanks for tuning in.